What's up YouTube, and welcome back into another episode of our Klingon playthrough with me, Cornish Ratbeard. Alright, so things may look a little bit different here, not much but a little, and that's because Cornish made a slight boo-boo. It seems my Steam didn't want to update the game to the latest version, and I recorded the last episode pre-hotfix. But I have done the hard work and got us back to the same year we left off, and to be honest, not much has actually changed. But I will be taking us through a few things here before we get going to show you what's happening in this galaxy. And I did also speak to one of the devs, and he explained more of the mechanics to the Great Houses, which we will talk about in a mo. So, okay, so after the hotfix now, and I did restart this once again, it does actually change a few things. So at the beginning, you know, when we first start the game and you push play, you get those choices come up if you want to form the United Federation of Planets and get, you know, have the extra challenge and things like that. Well, that's changed around now a little bit. So, you know, before it said no, when you were hoping it kind of said yes. Well, it starts off now saying no, and then you go to it, click it, change to yes, and then it comes back out of the menu and it says yes. So that's a good change there straight away. Was there anything else that I could think of that was completely different? I don't think so. I think the rest of that was the same. Anyway, I'll start here to have a look. We do have a few planets here like we did have in the last episode. So again, not much has changed on that point of view. But we did get quite a few systems in this one with some deuterium. As you can see, we have some there. I think there was one there. As you can see, it's right there. And I'm sure I got another one somewhere. Was it up here? Memper. Yeah, and another one there. So it's one of the best starts I've ever had for deuterium, so I'm really enjoying that. We have got a great house down here, which is the House of Merrick, but it's different because our faction down here is the House of Dagor. And yeah, they're a faction, but these guys over here, the House of Merrick, are actually our subjects. If we go to contacts here now, we have them here, as you can see, the House of Merrick, right? And they're overwhelming to us, but they are our subjects. Now that's different because you do get houses which are factions, and I think that they become factions before they're they go into subjects, I think, anyway. So that's how that kind of works. We have got the House of Daras here and Antak as well, but as you can see, we haven't given them any planets. Now I did give the House of Merrick here another one. They already started with one, and we gave them one as well, just because we want them to be as loyal as possible. Now, they are overwhelming to us. They have the most pops and things like that, I guess. So, well, they have, what have we got here? 9 pops, but these guys don't have any. So these are really important to keep happy. Obviously, the rest of them can get really disloyal and they could rebel against us, just like they do in Overlord. So it's going to be really, really fun. But if we can keep the strong ones kind of really happy with us, then it's going to be a lot better. There's not, you know, diplomacy is kind of same here. We can bestow some titles and relics and keep them really happy. We can give them or take away planets and things like that. The same with these guys. House has not been honored, and to sort that out, I guess we can bestow titles and relics. So we could give them something here, which would help out their support. I'm not sure if these guys are more like above Merrick or not, because they are a faction here, because they do have a lot of pops within our empire that belongs to that faction. I can't remember which way it is. If any of you guys know, like, which one's more important, is it a faction or is it a subject? I don't know. I didn't really find that bit of information out. In fact, I forgot to ask that one until I'm looking at it now and thinking, which one is better? Is it our subject or is it a faction? But anyway, you can still do all these kind of cool things with them, which we're going to be doing to keep them happy. We definitely want to keep the ones with the most pops happy. That is a fact. Okay, so the Gorn are here. They obviously, you know, they're just the Gorn. We're going to have to deal with those at some point. We have these guys here, the Tiburon Alliance. Obviously, we have this consortium there. We have the Acamarians, which have branched out a little bit more. And we've redone all of your leaders, all of the leaders that are going to be in our science ships and stuff like that. So remember, I did tell you that upon death you get promoted, and I just feel like you should start off as a captain and then work your way up from there. Obviously, there's some of you that aren't in the game at the moment, but as these scientists pass away and you guys become promoted to the roles that you want, I will then exchange to the next captain within the list of names I have here from the comment section, so if that makes sense. So we go through them now. So we have here Calico, I guess that's how you spell that, pronounce it, is it Calico? Anyway, forgive me if that's wrong, but we have you in here as well. We've started you off as a captain. Next we have Ivan, of course, and then we have Dwight. We have, well, someone that's missing right now, Phobos, and we have this one here who actually wanted a Klingon name, which is quite cool. You've made that one up yourself. But let's try and murder this one. So Dracul Van Alandrix, maybe? Dracul, anyway, which is quite a cool Klingon name. So if any of you would like to change your names up, then let me know. It's a good idea there. And upon death, like I said, will be your promotion into the role that you would like, if that makes sense. We also have, let me see, we have this one here, Do Sexy, I think, and you are a Spark of Genius. So again, you will be, moved on to a different role upon death, if you so wish, or you could stay as the same. It's up to you. And governors this time round to start off with is, let me just go to one of those. We need to assign them as well. We have the sisters here, the defense sisters, which will eventually be, and they are Brianna and Zelaria. So both of you are my governors to start off with. Let's put Brianna in, I guess. We'll get some unity there. And we just push play for a second. That should sort out that sector. Yeah, and once we get a couple more planets down here, we'll put in the sister Zelaria in there as well. So that's everything sorted. We've done the edicts here. We have the research grants. I've also put a couple more on actually here. We've got some educational reforms, which does give our leaders experience gain, which is great. And we've got the first contact protocols on as well, which, as you can see, gives us first contact skills +1 and first contact discovery speed +4, which has really been working out well for our influence. I'm completely stripped of everything right now because I've been buying captains and stuff for you guys, which looks pretty cool. The fleet, we did get the Grand Admiral Phillip with the decent traits here, which was Clang, I believe. So obviously the Grand Admiral is in there. Toxic, you will be made instantly to an Admiral as soon as we do get the next fleet. I think General Rufus will be an instant general for us as soon as we do get some ground troops going. So that will be good. And then the rest of you will be switched in as and when we can. And obviously upon your promotion, you've got to work for that promotion, and the death signifies that promotion. You have worked for that. You haven't died in this role-playing playthrough. You have been promoted. Okay, you've got to work for it. And I think that's really cool. We do have this random pop here that I can't find a job for at the moment. He's a leader. So as you can see, like, these are the menial ones basically, but these are leaders. So I'm hoping that what I'm building here is a Chamber of Heroes, that leader will have something to do, because I've put him on different planets and there's just nothing for him to do right now. So it's kind of staying red for a moment. They don't seem to resettle themselves in this new update, which they did before, didn't they? If you remember, they were kind of resettling themselves. I was happy about that, but it says there, look, this planet has unemployed pops and will not automatically migrate. Okay, that's fair enough. So construction ships, we have 3 of them. Again, we're kind of waiting for supplies. I would really love to get any of these Trellium D systems here. So hopefully we can get them, because that would be so important for our future ships to have some Trellium. It really, really would. As for the rest, I think we're okay. For the plan today, I think we're going to be going exploring. So we're going to be sending a couple of you out and about. So for example, Dwight, you are down here. Once you finish surveying this planet, I'm going to kind of send a few of you out now. So I'm going to just get you and just kind of send you that way exploring. So you're going to go on a huge mission, and a couple of you are going to do that. A couple are, and a couple are going to stay put and survey, because I'm kind of happy with how it is, but things are surveyed, so we don't need as many of you doing that now. But as and when the rest of you finish doing what you're doing, I'm going to send you out really far. I mean, Phobos, for instance, you are right on the outer skirts. So I might just try and send you on a mission, maybe upwards towards Borg space, explore the systems, go for it. So you two have gone out, and who else do we have? No, we've just done Dwight. Dracul, I think we're going to want you to go out and about as well, but we will do that as soon as possible. And I do have 2 more science ships on the way, so maybe these guys could be the ones that survey, so I could send the rest of you out, I guess. Phobos we sent. Who was the other one? Dracul, where are you? You're there. Maybe we could send you kind of out towards the Federation a little bit and up this way, so explore that way. So I got one going up that way, and I got one coming across here, and one in the middle there. We do want one up this way, don't we? It's cool to send you on these kind of missions, but I think I might just hit automatic exploring now and surveying, basically. So that will be quite good for you. And I guess we can just continue now and see what happens. So yeah, the mission in this episode really is to secure more lands for us and for our houses, keep meeting people, and explore. Send out our scientists, our captains, and explore. So we have a first contact, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. They're busy at the moment, very busy indeed. First contact event pending, so let's keep at it. More first contacts are coming in. That's fine. We'll deal with that. Oh, we have a timed project, a distress call. So let me just see where that is. Let's go to that. Okay, you're there. So is there any scientists close by that we could deal with that? Who do we have here? Ivan. Ivan, would you like to go and deal with that mission, please? Research that there. I guess it all helps. We get supplies. Do we have any other timed ones? We have the Mural and we have a crashed alien ship. So just so you can see here what we have to do. All right. Policies have been changed, like the border status here, closed, of course. The rest of it kind of stays as it is until we can open up some other things here. If you see something that could be changed, then let me know. Maybe give it a pause there so I can continue for a minute. Do we want that alloys? I suppose we do, but we also do want to upgrade this fleet as well. The Grand Admiral Phillip needs to be on it. So now the House of Marek isn't going absolutely berserk, because if you remember in the last episode they were like 1.4k or something silly. So we're kind of keeping up with them now. It makes more sense. It is better. This update is a little bit better. So actually it was one of the viewers here that spotted it, so thank you very, very much for that, because I would have just continued otherwise. Well, I wouldn't have done, because it would have updated and then I would have been like, what's going on here? It's all a little bit iffy. Something's not right, and I wouldn't have really worked it out until you guys told me. Colony development speed. All right, that's been done. Research, maybe outpost building cost could be a good one, actually, considering we are building a lot of outposts right now. So that makes sense, right? Time project. That is the distress call. So, okay. Fleet has been upgraded. That's awesome. Relics. So we could give some of these relics away. Do you remember I said to the houses down here? For example, house not honoured. Let's try it. I mean, why not? So why don't we give them... So let's have a look at what they all do. First of all, so if we go back here, we can see like the armor does the defense army's health, the army morale. I like morale a lot. I want to keep those ones. Defense army morale, assault army morale. The assault army damage. Our assault ones I don't really want to give away. Maybe the defense ones. Definitely not the defense army morale, because we don't want them kind of fleeing, do we? Alright, so here's those new science ships, and we do have a couple available. Look, we have Puddin and Cowboy, so that's fantastic. You guys, you are going to be earning your way to the promotions that you guys want, as captains, of course. And we're just going to send you automatically surveying. Just go around, do your thing, carry on wherever you want to go. I've got the scientists going out and exploring really, really far. Wood, we have Wood as well. Now, you was a... you were one of the leaders here, wasn't you, in the technology department? But I've put you out as a captain because I thought that'd be quite cool, you know. I just feel like you'd have a lot more fun out there, out and about. But I mean, I didn't have any more room to build any more science ships, really. So that's why we do have, what do we got here? We do have Do Sexy, but again, you will be put into a different role. I think, you know, some of you guys that were scientists could end up as a really prestigious governor, you know. And some of the governors would end up as an admiral, and just different things like that, different roles, different promotions. I really do think that I'm onto something here with this, with you guys and the viewers that are watching and taking the time to watch my vids. And I just feel like this is quite a cool structure, you know. It's a bit of a structure. I just need reminding in the comment section if I haven't put anybody in yet and things like that, because I do miss a lot of things. I should just write them down. I'm going to start writing them down. Right, Wood. I think we're going to automatically send you out and about as well and get out there, I think. Are you doing something? Oh, wow. Are you actually... I did have enough to buy this one. Nice. Because I really want that Trellium. Even if we don't get that one, I really want this one. I think this one might lay in someone else's territory. I'm not sure on that one. I'm not sure. Oh, well, what's happened here? Arriving at the source of the distress call here. We've come across a freighter. Answering the hail, the captain of the freighter apologizes for the inconvenience and clarifies that the distress call was accidentally triggered. Alright, well, maybe we should kill this person. We are the Klingon Empire after all. It was an honest mistake. We will gain some unity. Or impose a fine for violation of protocol. Yeah, you know what? Oh, I really want the unity because... But we wouldn't say it's an honest mistake, would we? We would say, right, you pay now. So we're going to definitely do that. I think, who is it again? Who went out on this one? It was... was it you? It was Ivan, wasn't it? Ivan the Terrible is definitely going to be saying, you give me that money now for wasting my time. Yes. We got to try and roleplay a little bit. But some of it we can't because it will kind of hinder our playthrough. We don't want to end up dead. Right, first contact. Yeah, it's still going. Keep at it. That's fair enough. Loads of first contacts. Loads. Look at Ivan. A skill level 5 already. Wow. Yes, brilliant. We've got this. Now, I believe... No, we can't get it. Look. You see? System not within our borders. So someone else here has got some Trellium, and it isn't. The Acamarians. Yes. Right, well, you guys might as well grab all that then. There we go. Interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at all these contacts we're getting from just going out and about. Right, Ivan. Okay, you can get out there and automatically survey. Go for it. Construction ships. Now, there isn't really a lot for you to do, construction ships, because we just don't have... I mean, yeah, you can. You can come down and get some of these things. We can grab that now, I guess. We could do that. And then our shift click. Oh, sorry, we'll shift click now and do that one. You can grab all this stuff. We got that nebula back, by the way, guys. So... I went ham trying to get everything that we already had. So it looked very familiar because another restart. we're going to sweep that under the carpet, pretend it never happened. But here we are, brand new playthrough. I didn't continue, so there wasn't any corruption. I started again and I trawled my way through the beginning part all the way to 2160 and, to get where we are. So forgive me for that. I think that worked. And this guy will automatically migrate. Or maybe it wasn't leaders that were going to do that. That's fair enough. Research. Who is it? I like to look who it is. It's Cowboy. Cowboy, you're going to be doing this surveying here. So good luck. Good luck for that. How naive. Wow, look at the ears on this guy. He's a wingnut. An absolute wingnut. Relic. Relic act. Oh yes, we're going to give away a relic. That's right. Defense army. I think it's the defense army health is going to be given away to these guys down here. And let's just see what happens. Manage the faction. Let me pause for a second. And let's give them the... Oh, what was it called? Oh my word. Oh my word. Society. It was called the Sabac's armor. Where are you? Is this... Oh no, do we not give them anything here? The honor of the Batleth. Oh, do we just give them an... Oh no, that's the order of the Batleth. The honor of the Batleth. Kalis. So what is it? Sabac. But he isn't... Oh no, hang on. No, you're not there. So what do we have here? It doesn't really tell me what they are. If I'm honest, I don't want to give them away for nothing here. And what's this flute do? Activation cost and the active effects. Play the flute. Click to activate it. Or triumph. Oh, we just play it, I guess, and it just makes people happy. Even though it doesn't really say that, we just like the sound of it. Yeah, I'm not sure here, guys. What do you suggest? What do you suggest we do here? I want to give them one, but I don't just want to give away anything. I mean, the assault army damage plus 10 is awesome, and that is the order of the Batleth, and I'm seeing bestow the honor of the Batleth here. Kalis. Is there a Kalis one? No. So this is different stuff. And where is this from? Is it from relics? Maybe. Let's have a look. No, I don't know. So what are we giving away is what I'm asking. Okay, I'm showing you all of this because it's all new. So I want you to see it and make your own minds up as well with me, because that's what it's all about, playing together here. This is an interactive playthrough. You guys get the say in what we do, really, because I like to record an episode, throw it out there, let you guys have a look at it, tell me what you think in the comment section, and then we basically put that to good use. Right, okay, so this is pretty good. We're going to want that because it's going to help out with these planets here, which we're going to be settling because we want to give them away. What do we want? Pharmaceutical factory, I guess, would be helpful. Relic activation, no, we don't need to do that. Anomaly has been found. Everyone else is okay. Right, tactical retreats. Let's have a look at that. Interesting. Evading hostiles. It's Phobos. So let me just go to... Right, you're up here. So we need to replot a course for you now, Phobos. And I guess if we went across to there, and then maybe up to there, we can then carry you on back up to here. Explore. Yeah. Right, what is this? A room. Okay, so it looks like there was probably a racetrack here. And yeah, adds the skid marks. Skid marks. And it gives us 6 engineering, so that's pretty good. So vroom indeed.
Technology secured.
Right, what are we doing here? So it's propulsion technology, and I believe... Oh, look, it's Do Sexy. Do Sexy? Is that Do Sexy, I guess? You've been leading the team here, and you have an update for me. So can you provide some more information, please? So high energy impulse thrusters, right? What's that going to do for us? It means that our ships could close the distance to an enemy quite quickly. However, they will not be as nimble. Now, this would be quite good for the Borg, in my opinion, because they, if anybody pops up in their space, they're on it like Sonic, aren't they? So they are there in a heartbeat, but they're not very nimble. But I guess low temperature thrusters here would be slightly higher in evasion, but they wouldn't get there as quickly. You know, a bird of prey doesn't have the quickest of like top end speed, but my word, are they nimble. So I think we'd be wanting to go with the low temperature thrusters here, guys. What do you think? I think that's the one, isn't it? So have a look at that stealth thruster. Yeah, because you are the engineering scientist, which is the best one, definitely. I think you should grab us the main engineering console, if I'm honest. Yeah, that's evading. We've already done that. First contact. We still haven't discovered everybody yet. It's too risky. Let's not lose any. System surveyed. Everyone else is still doing something. All good up here. Now, planets. Do we want to keep on colonizing planets? I think so, if I'm honest. It's a polar one. We could put down some Klingons, I guess. Or do we wait a little bit for any kind of migration treaties? I don't know. I don't think so. I think we go for it. I think we get these planets nailed. Especially this one on the outer rim here. I quite like it. Yeah, you know, 60%. They could live on it. They wouldn't be overly happy, but, you know, what's the effects here for being 60%? You get heavy blizzards and low gravity. And what does that do? It means our amenities is quite high. Pop upkeep, resources from jobs, pop growth speed. Everyone, you know, that doesn't look great, does it? It really doesn't look great. What do you suggest? Do you think we should just colonize them anyway? I don't see many other green ones around, if I'm honest. Which is a bit of a issue, unless we can get... Has that one been completely... Yeah, again, look, 60% offers the same sort of thing. I mean, we can do it. We can definitely do it. And is... you know what? Is pop growth speed minus 20%, right? Is that worse than no pop growth whatsoever because we haven't colonized it? I don't think so. I think I'd rather have the penalties and get something going. Wouldn't you? Let's do this one anyway. Let's do the one for a minute. Let's get that one going. There we go. Now, you can come over here because I do want the planets regardless. So grab that one for me. Is there any more? There is one here. It's not great, but a planet is a planet nonetheless. I guess I could go ahead when a construction ship is available to get this one as well. Oh yes, with the deuterium as well. I definitely want it. And here, Get this one and then jump to this one, I think. Another encounter. How are our scientists doing? Not bad. You're still en route. You've got your new route. Everything's good. When I see that they have either, you know, they got some Zeds going on here, so they've either had an encounter or something, or they've got to the end of their destination, we will reroute them. But quite fun. I'm really enjoying it. Everything looks really good. We have Wood here. So Captain Wood, looks like you are in for a routine, a little bit of routine surveying here. So, well, anomaly sort of hunting. So we're going to research that and see what comes of it, because you're going to level up, which is really good. These guys here, the Voltes Senate, they're kind of blocking us in, but whatever. We've got scientists out and about there anyway, which is a good thing, because if we didn't and we kept to our kind of borders, we would be boarded in, well, sorry, blocked in, and we wouldn't be able to go through our borders. So we have feuding houses here. Okay, so the tensions, we have to keep an eye on this as well. Tensions between the House of Moog and the House of Emmerich have escalated. All right, so really we want to push the understood button here if we can, but we don't have the influence for it, so we're gonna have to say this. But look, the opinion changes by 300, which I do not like whatsoever, but it's the only thing we can do, so we can only pick that. Emmerich shouldn't be too annoyed with us anyway, because we have given them another planet. Noble houses of the Klingon Empire. Okay, so among the oldest and most respected houses of the Klingon Empire. And we have the House of Nogra, and they have risen up amongst the ranks, and they are now with us. So who have we met here anyway? All right, the Iridians. So let's just do this one here. So we've now got one free, and okay, they're there. Wow. Okay, we're going to need to jump down here because we need to get there quick. It's because, hang on, if we get this one right, that's only 23 alloys away. We're going to need to like buy some alloys here desperately. So if we got that one, hang on, how much would it cost now? We're lacking influence there, but that costs us what, 67 influence. Oh, how much? Basically, I need to save up 42 because I want the deuterium. Who is this? The Iridians. You know, it's not the end of the world. I think I might just go for this one before Gorn get there, because if they do take it, I'll just take it from them. You know, we have got planned wars coming up, so it's not the end of the world if they do take it. If we don't make it there, we don't make it there. Simple as that. So yeah, so we did get... Hang on, we've got scientists coming back now because we haven't... we've been blocked off. So they're going to appear, I don't know where. That's really annoying. We've got... What was I going to say down here? I can't remember what we were going to do now. Oh, we just now got a new house, didn't we? And who was it? Didn't we? Is it going to appear here, or is it down here? Oh, it's down here. There we go. So a faction has appeared. All right. So that's what I wanted to really know. What I didn't grasp was we got the skeleton. Fascinating. We'll investigate that. It's basically, what is the difference here? What is going on? So we've got factions, and we have the these guys here. What do you call it? Our subjects. Okay, so they have appeared, you know, in a message like we just got, and it was a subject, and then we just got another message, and it was a faction. Yeah, what's the difference? Lacking honor. Nothing is more honorable than victory. Adopting traditions. Oh, okay, on the honor tree will please them. And house not honored. It's because they have not been given any titles or relics. Yeah, titles and relics, you see. Well, it doesn't look like we can give them anything, can we? Oh, we can bestow. Yeah, we can here. Sabak. That was the one, wasn't it? Sabak? Let me have a look. Yeah, it was Sabak's armor. So we could give them that because they are a little bit annoyed. Yeah. Let's bestow the armor of Sabak. So it just randomly like appears. So there we go. We've given them that. We can always get it back. Although it will annoy them, but we can always get it back if we need to. Orders closed, of course. Missing in action. All right, well, we have to just see what comes of that.
Construction complete.
Good, we grabbed that. Interesting, we have an encounter. That's what we need to take care of. So let's go ahead and start putting them up to the challenge of seeing who we are going to meet, basically. Right, construction ship. Like I said, we can't get you. But we do have a primitive there. That could be interesting. Scientist, what are you doing?
Construction complete.
Not a lot. Well, I mean, oh, you're out there. No, not you. Sorry, wrong one. Let me go back to you. You are surveying, but I wouldn't mind finishing up here as quickly as possible, really, because I bet you we won't be able to get this one as well. Right, okay, good. So let's come over here, survey that. Who is this anyway? It's wood. And then let's come over here and survey that. See if you can get that done. For now, just go ahead and get that. And then come over here and get that one. Right, tradition. We will probably want to go for the Empire size. We did get that one, didn't we, in the last episode? But I've used a lot of our unity here to get our leaders. So it's quite cool. But yeah, we'll go with that one. Just keep things nice on the whole Empire size front here. So we're not taking any penalties right now, which is really good. Construction ship over here. Is there anything we can grab? Can we grab that yet? No. Maybe you can come and grab that. I guess that'll be fine. Let me get that for a minute. You're going to go grab that on you and then go across to there. That'll be fine there as well. The fleet. We want to reinforce. Let's keep up with the fleet. So these factions here don't seem to have any ships with it. If you remember in the older versions, they were very, very powerful, the houses, okay? The only ones we seem to have that will help us out is the House of Emmerich, because I can't see any others. Let me see. This is all Emmerich. Yeah. Oh, up here. Yeah, Emmerich. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit difficult because they're not as overpowered as they once were, which is a shame. But it's good because it was a bit easy, I think. We just got kind of like one ally. But the other thing is, I think if we give them a planet, right? Where's the contacts? If we give, say, Duras a planet or an attack here, then they might gain one of those star bases and start having the ability to build ships. So there you go. It is actually quite important to be able to dish out those planets as and when you can, guys. Okay, because like I said, they will then become active, I think, and end up like this here with a fleet, a nice beefy starbase, you know, a planet, obviously. So yeah, I think that is the way to go. You want to try to give them a planet if you can, but right now, don't really want to do that. I don't want to give them Memper. Science ship, who's this? Is Puddin? Puddin is back here. I guess we could just go to automatically survey, and hopefully you just kind of venture out. We do have Dwight is just going on a full rampant mission, probably to meet the Cardassians and all the rest of it. You're up there still, and oh good, you guys are all still on course to where I want you to go, so that's fantastic. Yeah, we just kind of need planets, so we're gonna kind of settle what we can, I think. Regional capital, so maybe here we could go for the 17 size. No, we want the 17 one, don't we? That one. Colonize. We need the alloys. I'm going to buy a few, I think, just so we can get that going. Okay. And we can give one away. I mean, I might even send one to one of the smaller planets. Say if we do get lucky and get this one, I might send, you know, give one to the house, because it's just a little 7 pop. I don't think we have enough yet. Oh, we do. Go and grab it. Excellent. Fantastic. I'm really happy about that. And then I'm going to colonize this one. I'm going to give it to one of the houses. All the really small ones we're going to give away. All right, so that's our plan for that. Loads more encounters there. Scientist, Ivan. Yeah, again, automatically survey. Just get out there, I think. Wow, we're meeting so many people. I've never really gone out this far with my scientists so quickly. So remember, there were some... We need to mediate a feud, I think. Review the House of Moog's feuds. Mediate the feud with the House of Emmerich. Provide resources. Let's do that. And the House of Moog and House of Emmerich have negotiated an end to their feud. Wow, we did something useful. And before, you know, in the old versions, it didn't really mean much, but that was great because they are two empires, don't forget. And if they do rebel because they are our subjects, then they will go at it on their own. They will get their own territory and everything. So to keep them all happy is very, very important, and it just works. It works now really well. So this is one of the best empires to play as, in my opinion, in Star Trek New Horizons, because you just got so much cool stuff to do, you know? And it's already built in. The devs have done a wonderful job to build all of this in, so it works, again, just seamlessly. Whereas with the Overlord patch, you know, with the game itself, the base game, you will kind of adopt them yourself and go about it, and it just... it's kind of a default thing in this game, that it comes with your own sort of subjects. So every time a house appears, it could be a subject or it could be a faction down here, I guess. Right, interesting.
Construction.
First contact, yeah, but we don't have the envoys for it. Construction ship, you're done there. Maybe you can just kind of follow that dude around. Communications have been established from the United Earth. Fantastic. So let's we shall properly greet you in battle. Yes, you know, we're gonna have that one for you guys. I don't want to be allies with them, because if you get too close to them, they just want to kind of adopt you into their federation, and and it's game over, I believe, as soon as you become part of their federation. So why would I want to do that? And if we did get into a coalition with them, we can't even declare war on anyone because, well, they're boring. That's why. So we shall greet you in battle. Yes. That's how we're going to be acting with these types of, I don't know, passive, boring empires. Yeah. Right, what do we got here? Right, you look at this. Look, we've got Do Sexy have leveled up. We have Scientist Duran. Is that one of our ones? Duran? Oh, no, that's one of the ones that we haven't named, because that was the ones in charge of the technology, wasn't it? I was going to say, we've named, like, everyone. Here we go, there. I can name you guys after that as well. If there's no one I did miss, I might go back and have a look. And the other scientists as well. Okay, so they've leveled up. And we have borders closed. First contact has been aborted. Alright, just checking all of this. The noble house of the Klingon Empire. Alright, who have we got here? The house of Katal? Katal Mag? Katal Mag? I think that's what it is. The house of Katal Mag. God, what am I sounding like with these Klingon pronunciations? Oh, I'd be watching it just for this, you know, just for the pronunciations. It's funny. A noble house, anyway, of the Klingon Empire. So we'll check that out. And there we go. It's another faction. And we'll look at that in a moment. Communications have been established with the Suliban. Again, I mean, look. Well, you're not pacifists, I guess, so that's a good thing. Authoritarians and stuff, you know, could be potential allies here. So, yeah, the spirits do not look favorably on this meeting, Suliban, but we're not hating you and we're not, like, fully befriending you. So, pacifists, I think, yeah, I don't know if I want to be friends with them, if I'm honest. Like, fully friends with them. I don't want to, like, you know, come across as the Borg or anything, but I wouldn't mind being in some alliances, but with some, you know, open-minded, you know, sort of similar empires, not ones that are going to hinder us. Right, Wood, again, you're going for another distress signal here, by the look of it. We have a distress signal, but it's going to be a routine difficulty. Shouldn't put you at any danger, but it will give you experience, so we're going to research that. Fantastic. Right, you're done there. Go and grab me all of this stuff. That's perfect. Scientist. Alright, you've made it all the way out here, Dracul. Interesting. We can actually dish one out again in a minute. You're going to carry on. Where have you got to? This is definitely Federation space, because here is the Tellarite. Wow, we've actually surpassed that. We've gone through Sol. We've actually managed to get through there. Through the Tellarite capital. That's pretty good, right? There's the Vulcan. Was that your route? I think it was. You actually managed to go through 3 different capital systems to get to where you are. Like, what's the chances of that? But I know that when you meet them, you do actually show them that. But I think that looks like your route anyway. So we're going to continue. And we're going to take you up this way now, I think. Let's just set you on a course right for the Galactic core. Oh, you could go that way. Yeah, let's get to the Galactic core. See what happens. You have made it all the way here, and you're going to go up to Dominion space. Oh, I don't know if you're going to make it back, Dwight, if I'm honest, but I might send you out there, and then I might automatically get a survey surveying you so you get the events all the way up here. That would be really cool. Construction ship. You're done there. I wouldn't mind getting you over here. Let's just, out of curiosity, you could build a star base there. So, who's got this? Who has got that not within our borders? That's madness. Because that Trellium again is so good. We'll take it from him, whoever it is. Now, I don't really want this one. I want this so I can get that, if we can. System is not within our borders, but it's not fully surveyed. Maybe you are surveyed, right? Yeah, I can't right-click anymore. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this one. But I would like it. Why can we not survey it anymore? Is it because of the nebula? Nebula block outside sensors from being able to see into their systems, so light speed, shield nullification, accuracy. It's unclaimed. Well, it says it's unclaimed. I suppose no one's claimed, like, you know, for a war or anything with it. But it doesn't tell me anything else. Now, we can survey this and do all sorts. We can't do it here. Yeah, it just goes there. Even if I was to... is there a button to survey? Survey? Don't think that will survey it. I'm not going to risk it yet. I want to try and get to this one, and then I'll investigate it a little bit further. Main engineering console. Okay, awesome. Polarized hull. I think so. I think it's got to be, hasn't it? Polarized hull. I don't know. The solid state afterburner and the low signature self hull. Operations station. I think we need some of that going on with our ships. Speaking of, let's have a look at our ship designer here. I have, again, had a look at the different things we can have here. And of course, we have the best things on, I think. The torpedoes here does 14 to 28. Whereas you do, well, you know, light fusion warhead, not bad actually, 10 to 32. And what do? You do hull damage, and what do you do? Bit of hull damage as well. There's nothing really special going on with the shield damage there. But you know, I might put one in there. Just so we've got a light fusion warhead along with a basic photon torpedo. Looks good to me. I'll just get an upgrade going there so we can get those onto the new fleet. And we're doing okay. 730. Let's have a look. What are you up to? Oh, okay. We're about the same. This is more like it, isn't it? Much more like it. Deuterium and everything, though, is rocketing. Look at that. Plus 40. We're about to have plus 60. Really, really good. Great start here. We've got uranium plates as well. We also have the Trellium being made. Would love to have that extra bit of Trellium there. Really would. We'll just do a little bit more because I'm loving it.
Vessels upgraded.
You might as well go over here and wait. Vessels have been upgraded. Good. So you've got those extra torpedoes there now. Fantastic. We want to give away this planet. Colonize. Do it. 50%. It's not a great one. So we're definitely going to be giving that away as soon as we can. We need to get this, don't we? We need to get that on board. So as soon as another one frees up here, we'll grab that. Lost in space. The signal we intercepted was a distress call from the ship in orbit around that planet there. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special project has been issued to investigate. Intriguing. I think we're going to do that. Let's go to situation log. Holy cow. Okay, let's just go review. Let's get through this list. That is the most I've ever seen in one hit there. Derelict shipped. Which one was it? Someone up here, wasn't it? It was derelict ship. Well, I do want this surveyed. So survey it first. And then... no, survey that one. And then we'll come back for these special projects. Unless any of it's timed. No, good. So everything is there ready for us when we want to do it. So what do you think? What do you think in the next episode? How are we doing? We have these guys out and about. Let's carry on up to the Borg. Let's just get you right up there. Explore the systems. Wow, you guys are really going for it. We could like have this galaxy searched and, you know, have everybody met in no time, which is amazing. But what do you think? How are we doing here? I think it's really cool. We've got who we got here. We got Dracul out and about. We have Captain Dwight. And who do we have over here? We have Captain Phobos out and about. The rest of you guys are all doing your surveying and leveling up. And you get some cool events. I mean, you guys are out there exploring, but you guys down here are getting some pretty cool events when you come across them. So, you know, it's really, really fun. We do have Brianna here giving us a little bit more unity. Not much because it's basically from the administrators, but we do have a few buildings like that here. So it's helping a little bit, I guess. So yeah, what do you think we should do for the next episode? Don't you worry, guys. The next episode you see will be the continuation of this very one you can see right now. I promise. Thank you very much for sticking with it. But do put down in the comment section what you think we should do next. What you think, what direction you think we should take. Who should we target here? Because I'd like to maybe get an early war going at some point. We can't really afford to put any envoys out on any sabotaging right now. But then again, we could put one out, I guess, just to try and get a bit of information on, say, the Gorn. Maybe we could do that. We could put one the next time that they've done the first contact. We could put one down here. You know, just doing a little bit of spying to see what's going on here. But as for the rest, I think we're okay and everything's looking good. So, yeah, if you did enjoy that one, as always, do give it a big thumbs up for me. And if you're new to my channel and you are a returning viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, because it does help me out a ton. So until the next episode, as always, take care. Bye-bye for now.
Glory to you and your house.